Why I love Real Broker. To me, it's simple. There's 11 simple reasons to me why I love the brokerage. Let's dive into it. I love the culture, right? It's a growth-orientated culture. What does that mean though, right? So in order for us to grow, if you study the word synergy, synergetic experience, it's easier for us to move something large and heavy if we collectively do it. So the agents are willing on a regular basis to step in, help out their peers. It could be training, coaching, mentoring. It can be like, hey, try this, just as a friendship in the business. It can be giving each other referrals, creativity, in the marketing world aspect on it. You name it. The agents aren't these individual silos, these individual islands. They're actually the way that the brokerage model is designed. It's bridges between silos, right? Bridges between agents, connections, networks. So that is a critical reason. I believe culture is one of the most important reasons to ever join a brokerage. And the culture here is just absolutely amazing. It's a transparent model. Everything that we're doing gets the same. Everybody gets the same compensation model, right? That there's just no difference between if I'm a solo agent or I'm a mega team. We're getting the same splits, the same caps, so forth. Team members get the same team members. They get a discount, a benefit, an incentive to joining a team to help out that team leader. But as individual agents, right, the rainmakers. If you're a solo agent, you're the rainmaker. If you're a team leader, you're the rainmaker. It's all the same platform. Within our app, it shows everything about what the brokerage is doing. Being that it's a stock also, the quarterly earnings, different pieces, fully transparent versus being a privately held company that you just never get to see behind the curtain on what's going on simply there. I love the transparency of the model. The commitment of leadership. It's really simple here. Do the right things, right? Do the best you can do and show that you honestly care. The culture is so amazing here at Real Broker. The leadership, the founder, etc., are inside of the workplace. And what does that mean? They're hearing, seeing what we're going through, what our needs are. And they're coming in to assist us where needed, adding in layers of training, ways of thinking, support, coaching, mentoring. However you want to look at it, they're adding in the pieces that we need to move the vessel, right, the ship together. If you ever tried to lift something, say like 1,000 pounds, what are the odds that you're going to lift it? And you had 100 people around you, and they all went and tried to lift this thing that's 1,000 pounds. Everyone goes up one at a time. Every one of those people, for the most part, right, if not 100% accurate, is going to have an issue lifting 1,000 pounds. So what happens when all 100 of those people, 100 of those agents come together and lift it? They can lift it and move it. That's a synergetic experience. And to me, personally, that's what I feel is here at the brokerage. We're getting more from the brokerage synergetically than if we were individuals, because they're all about building bridges amongst the agents. Okay, versus living on islands, silos. They're all about us being a community, collaborating together. The transparent model is amazing. Many brokerages, simply put, they have different models for different agents. If you're a top producer, you can get a better rate somewhere, right? And I won't say it's not fair for that scenario, but here, it's one, and the cap is very generous. The splits are very generous. You don't pay anything to the brokerage unless you close something, so there's no ongoing monthly fee coming out. It's based on your success is their success, and on top of that, the broker's model then gives back out, right, through revenue share, through stock, through technology, you name it, right? The list goes on and on. where the brokerage isn't ultimately making that much at the end. We're actually having, one way or another, a lot of those funds filter back to us, the agents. The commitment of the leadership, in short, is to do the right thing, do the best you can, and simply show you care, right? And to me, that's how we realtors function, and it's a beautiful dynamic. Tech and humanity blended together. A lot of people in the world fear the tech because they think the tech is going to take us over. None of us know the future, right? Tech gets better and better and better, so forth, right? I don't personally believe tech can do legal things. I don't think tech can do the emotional balancing of the process. So here at Real, they believe in blending tech and humanity, tech and agent together to make the more productive and better life for the agent. You can do a lot of things from the palm of your hand in your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, with all the tech that they're providing the agents to know what your next transaction is going to close, how many transactions you have in the pipeline they're going to close, just the whole slew of things. They design the model to tech and humanity to blend together to give a better outcome. Vision of One Real. The vision is simple: rebuilding an ancient model. When was the last time, drastically, at a macro level, that the real estate model changed, right? For the most part, I've been doing this for over 21 years, the silo effect is true. You're just an agent or a team within the brokerage, and there's no interlinking with intention, agents together, within the state, nationally and internationally, to build back a bigger and better synthetic return. It's an amazing process. Agent-centered model, making the lives of agents better. Learning, sharing, networking, and fully being able to run your business from the palm of your hand, as I just mentioned. Providing wealth building and multiple streams of income. So wealth building, right? You can purchase the stocks, you can earn the stocks within the brokerage. If you're being successful at your goal, right, you can easily earn with work up to around $48,000 a year in stock from earning it and purchasing it in their model. And what other brokerages, right? There are some. What other brokerages are providing that for you? They also provide multiple streams of income for you. Okay, so it's growing more and more on that aspect. And the brokers that many people are at, do they have that for them there, right? Where I was at prior, a great company, and they had one layer for that, and that's where it ended. Here, there's multiple layers. A platform-based model. So to make it short, what a platform is like your cell phone. So say you have the iPhone. That's the platform. iOS is the platform. All of those apps on there are the agents. And you can have, in theory, unlimited apps right on there. Unlimited versions on how that agent's going to function, from a solo agent to a mega agent to a lead generation platform, all plugs into the One Real platform. The DNA of partnership. Real broker only makes money when their agents make money. And on top of that, a lot of that money, as I mentioned before, goes back to the agents through revenue share, stock awards, tech, etc. Publicly traded company, as I mentioned too, this creates a fully transparent model with quarterly earnings. You're able to see where the money in theory is going and what's the profit, what's the loss, because it's a publicly traded company. Willable revenue share. This to me is a game changer. We work our tails off. We earn things, right? Many brokers just don't have revenue share. We earn revenue share through this model. how sad and terrible would it be that at the end of our life, we couldn't will this off to our loved ones, right? To an entity that can receive the fruits of our hard work. Here they allow it to be willable. So the mindset here is we're the underdogs. Other brokerages are out there trying to be the tech-enabled, enabling the agent models, platform-orientated. It's very, very, very low on that. A lot of people simply don't believe that agents can synergetically grow, that they can, I see a typo in here, the real brokery, but that if we're in the cloud, right, and we're not in an office per se working, that we're not going to be able to grow. And it's quite the opposite. Where the last brokerage I was at, right, we office-based, few agents would come in, and the growth, in my opinion, wasn't there. It wasn't there. Here, people are digitally online all the time, right? And so when you have a need, you'll get an answer. When you have a want, you'll get help. When you have a referral that you need to help, get out there and help that referral get to the right place. The network is so big and great talent in there. A lot of agents will refer agents within there. They will agents will raise their hands, and you're going to be able to keep in the real family and help that be a seamless experience. So right now the underdog effect is here because at the end of the day, take the length that real estate's been around. Right? So you can say that you're a realtor. It's been around. This model is new. This model is new, right? It's the 21st century, however you want to look at it, model. And they're out there to win in a way that is winning for the consumer, the client. That's winning for the brokerage, right? That's winning for the agents. That synergetically is helping to create a better real estate world. That is their goal, in short. And I'm glad to be a part of it. So if you too want to learn more about Real Broker, reach out. There's not going to be any pressure to do X, Y, Z. I just love sharing it with the brokerage. I love this model, as I've mentioned before in other videos. I wish it was basically in short at the very first brokerage I went to. It would have been the last brokerage that I went to because it answers everything for me personally that I need. It's a true partnership. And with that being said, at the end of my journey, right, I've been doing it for over 21 years, and at the end of my journey, whenever that is, just say it was right now, that I had been collecting stock awards, purchasing stocks, building relationships and attraction, and bringing people with the revenue share side of things. And I'd have a very nice retirement in place. And I simply just don't believe most other brokerages offer something so absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about sharing it. That's why I'm on here doing the video. I'm not Mr. YouTube video guy, but I love it that much that I just want to get out there and make sure that I'm sharing the positive word. And it's always coming from me as the agent. I don't represent per se the brokerage. I'm not employed by them to be doing this in short, right? That's not the name of the game. This is me. This is me sharing my experience, my feelings through my journey. And again, I absolutely love it and really super love it. And as I shared before too, I want to wait for a little while to be in here before diving into it, being excited about something, right? It's like that first date or whatever. you don't know the second date, third date, fourth date, fifth date, right? Months later, years later, what that's going to look like. So I wanted to give it a period of removing of the first date excitement, because why would I come here, right, if I wasn't super excited about it? And it's only gotten better, because when I came here, I didn't know everything, right? And I'm not going to still say I know everything, but my goodness, I've learned so much through my journey thus far that excites me. And one of the things, right, for me personally, I'm super excited about the stock purchases I'm doing and the stock awards I'm getting. That's one of my, out of my 11 things why I love Real Broker. I'm really passionate about that because I believe that the company, and again, it's my personal belief, I believe the company is an infant right now, and it has huge potential, right? There's nothing guaranteeing, able to forecast anything. I just personally believe that it has huge upside for me. And so the revenue share side of it, bonus, but the wealth building side of it, to me, is the huge side. If you'd like to learn more, love to share with you. Obviously, I'm a financial advisor, CPA, any of those things, lawyer, whatever. I'm a realtor, right? I'm a realtor. It's simple as that. So I'm sharing with you from my perspective as an agent. No promises, no guarantees. And again, super excited to share. We can get on to a Zoom meeting face to face, see this mug, or we can do a phone call.